Hi everyone, I'm Aisha. I was the artist and producer on Dreamwalker.
Hi, my name is Brennan LeCount, and our game is Dreamwalker Tilt Worlds.
Programmer and a development director in the Dreamwalker team.
Hi, I'm Yupeng, level designer of the worldwide release mobile game Dreamwalker.
Dreamwalker Tilt World is a game about fear and hope.
And we put different types of serious topics into it. We are highly design focused.
Dreamwalker is a 2D mobile game. It's based on an exploration adventure where you have to help and protect the children from their nightmares.
What went right? I think focusing on one core mechanic, which is tilting to move, and cutting out everything else really helped focus and allowed us to polish.
As a producer, I feel that our daily scrums were useful. It kind of kept us on the loop.
Aisha and I would have crazy ideas, and then Aisha would make it prettier, and then Yufeng would come up with whole lot of gameplay for it, and then Jacka and Brendan will be there to stop us again. I'll be like, we can make this happen.
We had a set schedule and a backup plan all the time. So thanks to our awesome creative director.
Having the art assets and animations made it a really satisfying project to work on. Everything ended up looking more polished and professional.
Also, yeah, we were not scared of reiteration. So we stayed open to experimenting throughout the pre-production phase. We made so many different designs and levels in our pre-production phase, which was very hard but also very exciting and fun.
Our delicious team lunches.
Dude, we had such low times. There was a black screen for 10 seconds that we couldn't figure out how to get rid of.
Things did start getting a bit tricky when I was making big art assets with a high resolution.
And we found out that was due to a bunch of art assets. We did hand-drawn animations for every frame, which meant we had a lot of frames and a lot of art.
As far as the gameplay, that is also very different from level to level, just completely different. And that made content generation take kind of a long time, and also made debugging a bit more tricky because there are so many different systems and mechanics to deal with.
How to make the onboarding, the UI, gameplay clear and intuitive, how to balance the level so that player feel challenging but also not too frustrating.
That made it kind of difficult to uncover what's going on with the code. Those function calls don't really show up in Visual Studio, so you can't trace it as easily. And that made debugging kind of tricky.
Thankfully, we had time for optimization planned, and thankfully all we had to do was flatten a bunch of layers, and Brendan did some compression stuff in Unity itself too that made the files smaller. And a lot of our art, we had already started doing power of tools for art, so that helped Unity engine too. I pushed a couple of crazy design pillars to the team. One of them was we have no text. Another one was we control the world, not the player. And I can't remember what the rest were, but these two caused a lot of problems.
And during the playtest, there are so many non-players who are seeking for clearer instructions. So we finally add some texts into the game.
I think I learned a lot when I asked the professionals or industry people for advice, and they look at me very seriously and say, take the weekend off. You must rest on weekends.
I learned how to give and receive feedback without people feel like punching me.
I feel that every experience teaches you something new, and I have learned with time that set art standards, art style and color palettes in the very beginning will help achieve the goal of making a game look very coherent.
And just remember that we're having fun, and it's a great game that we made, and it's exciting. I don't know, I really like my team.
I learned so much from my lovely teammates. It has been such a rewarding and fun experience.
I'm really glad that we put our game onto the Android and iOS so that we can work remotely if we want onto the phone.
As far as our plans for the future, we'd like to showcase the game in any forums available, various game shows and stuff.
If our games get someone's attention or we have another great ideas, we will regroup and work on it. Thank you.